Hey everyone, I'm your Void host coming at you from coast to coast, Red Solo YT, and Red Panic Legs, wherever you're watching from. And can you believe it? I'm using the set for what it was intended for. That and some multi-billion-dollar company is doing some stupid shit again. Can you believe it? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, as everyone has probably heard from the slop hole that is either YouTube Shorts, TikTok, or some rando channel in the echo chamber that is the COH, that or Moist Critical. I'm not saying Moist Critical is a slop channel, he just keeps it real, you know? Discord is adding an AI age verification, and no one's liking it.
Not a big surprise.
Me included. I'm not liking it at all. Not because I'm a chronically online chud who moderates servers all day like that one guy from the Streamers Fail subreddit, because as you all know, I'm a college student. I'm in college for music. I'm in music college. The reason I'm also annoyed about this monumental corporate dumbassery is because this affects like what I do outside of school shit. I say that because I try to do VA work every now and then, and I take commissions from time to time. And if I need to get in contact with like the commissioner or casting director or whatever, this really fucks that whole thing up, like really bad. But for those of you who have not heard and or seen the Discord Twitter and or webpage about this whole thing, one, I'm actually quite surprised. How the fuck did you do that? And two, I'm going to read and talk about the points that are the dumbest in my opinion. Those points being the section on clarification, teen safety, and the teen council. So like Kanye West once said, no sports bra, let's keep it bouncing. Why the fuck did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? I could have said anything and I decided to say that. Yeah, great. Okay. So to start off with this corporate corpse party dissection, Discord won't make everyone do a facial and or ID scan. Yippee! But to those who do have to do a facial and or ID scan,
Sir, license and registration, please.
I say that like with whole like partially as a joke, partially seriously, because this is what the website says directly. I'm going to read it word for word, bar for bar, and then do my own dissection afterwards. Discord is not requiring everyone to complete a face scan or upload an ID to use Discord. The vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today without ever being asked to confirm their age. That just leads me to believe that if you have already done the scan when this happened the first time, and yes, this is not the first time they did this. Like, I think they did this in like 2019 going into 2020. It was during the height of the pandemic. They won't ask for your information again because, you know, they already have it. But if you do have to do it,
Sir, license and registration, please.
but after that, they just state some common fucking knowledge. They state that, and I quote, "You need to be an adult to access age-restricted experiences such as age-restricted servers and channels, or to modify certain safety settings." Like, no shit, because yeah, I understand that people under the age can find themselves wandering into the path that's not meant to be wandered yet. Like, it's Tale of Tales, the path. If you know, you know. But yeah, I understand that those under the age will feel a wee bit curious and venture on that side. Hell, how do you think I turned out the way I did? But that doesn't mean you treat everyone like a child wandering into the wrong path. But to add a diamond to this ring of disappointment, my AI guys and gals are going to love this one. They're going to be using AI to validate if you're an adult or not. How do I know this? It's because of the phrase age prediction. Because while AP in games is a good thing, your age is not a game, so why would you let an AI play with that or guesstimate what your age is like it is a game? And if you aren't getting what I'm saying, let me break it down for you real quick. For majority of adult users, we will be able to confirm your age group using information we already have. For most users, we can use your history and past interactions and AI training. Except for those who already did this dance. You're fine. We use age prediction to determine with high confidence when a user is an adult. We let an AI see if you're an adult or not based off of the servers, DMs, your friends, friends of friends, the way you message, basically your entire history, your digital footprint if you want to. This allows many adults to access age-appropriate features without completing an explicit age check. If you pass the AI check, you're right as rain. If not, license and registration, please. When additional confirmation is required, we offer multiple privacy-forward options through trusted partners. Facial scans never leave your device. Discord and our vendor partners never receive it. Okay, so 1. If the facial scan never leaves our device, how the fuck are you gonna verify anything? Like, you lying sons of bitches, I caught you on satellite. And 2, while doing some research, I saw the content creator named JtheSlopFrog also noticed that's bullshit, and this is what they had to say for it. I'm not going to use this as my main arguing point, but this is what they had to say because I found it as a pretty intriguing point.
A public statement covering a lot of different concerns, and the ones that struck out the most to people is them basically saying, yeah, we can tell your age by your activity, saying that they are straight up spying on you, which honestly isn't a surprise, we already knew that. But also, facial scans never leave your device, Discord and our vendor partners never receive it, which if it were true, would be a good system, but it isn't, because Discord has 2 partners, KID, which is the first one that does the Gmod face scans, and then there is Persona that comes in when KID fails, and they have a clause in their privacy policy that they have to get your data to verify your ID or face in their...
Thank you, Jay. I will put their information down below. They don't know me. I don't know them. I just found this to be an interesting take. Again, I'm not using it as my main arguing point. I have a bunch of other things to talk about. IDs are used to get your age only and then deleted. Discord only receives your age. That's it. Your identity is never associated with your account. Let me let that sit in real quick. Your identity is never associated with your account. That's a load of horse piss, because the moment you give your government information to the service, the government knows what it's linked to. Okay, let me paint a story for you real quick. For example, I linked my PayPal to my state. Even though everyone has done it, my information is now linked to something as my base payment option that is now on the service provider's server, meaning there's a name to the thing that I'm using. And not to mention, you saying
IDs are used to get your age only and then are deleted.
That's like me saying, oh, I totally won't stab you if you come through that door. Like, how the fuck do we know it's gone? You know? you're just blatantly lying at that point to just make yourself seem better than what you are. Hey everyone, Editor Red here. While I was editing this, I was reminded that Discord had a data leak a while ago from one of the goof troops, resulting in over 70,000 identities and government IDs getting leaked. So, yeah, it resulted in F.org making a bold point that age verification systems are not ready for prime time on Discord. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say on that. There goes a lot deeper, but like I said, I was going to keep it short. So, stay safe. Now on to teen safety. Hooray! If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic, but to start us off, it states, and I quote, "We're proud to be a space where teens want to be. From playing games with friends and connecting over shared interests to expressing themselves, we recognize the meaningful role Discord plays in teens' lives. And we're committed to staying true to what they enjoy and to being a place they want to return to." Yeah, no one's falling for that. That's just corpo speak for we want to be hip and understanding with today's youth, so down with the man, you know? Like, I feel like the people from the 90s, they understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But back on topic. Not too long ago, I was a teen. Like, I'm 20 now, going on 21 later this year.
You are old. Your first pet must have been a dinosaur. You fossil.
Reg,
Yeah,
can you kill that guy?
I'm eating good tonight.
But yeah, that aside, I was a teenager not too long ago. And people, me included, still use the service despite the stringent push to get Nitro to even do half of the things on the app, along with just overall freedom. And when I say freedom, I mean you can just be yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. And half the times, if you want to be yourself, you don't have to pay for it. Like, genuinely. Because even though the Discord orbs, like the fucking funny money of Discord, is an incentive to like try Discord Nitro, no one's doing that. Everyone's hoarding it, me included. I'm not paying for anything on that service. But other than that, back on topic. Fulfilling the commitment means working to provide safer spaces that are shaped with teens in mind and designed to help give them agency over their experience. Okay, 1, that's a good promise, but 2, have you forgotten that teens can make servers and moderate them on the service you provide too? Like, I know that sounds out of touch, but bear with me here, okay? Most of the time, if servers are being made for, let's say, hypothetically, a friend group of 10, right? And they can all be given control of the server to shape the way each of them wanted it to be. That's not a wasteland. That's a community. And whoever is owning the hypothetical server can either remove or kick bad actors, therefore giving them and others agency over their experience. And 3, how out of touch are you? Have you never stepped foot in a high school classroom? Like, no matter how safe of a space you think you have made, someone will always find a way to make it dangerous. Plus, you want it to be shaped by the minds of teens? Like, if it's shaped by the minds of teens, Discord's gonna start looking like Kanye's Twitter before he started apologizing for his undiagnosed mental issues. Now for the thing everyone has probably been waiting to hear me talk about. The worst idea ever birthed from someone's mind. Can I get a drum roll, please? The Minors PTA Teen Council. And am I being harsh? Yes. And I apologize for my hostile take on the matter. If you applied for the role, you're probably a nice person. That, or you're a brainwashed barnacle under the guise of power. Because I don't think anyone finds this to be a good idea besides the people who are spearheading this. Like, let's take the first paragraph, for example. Safety features work best when they are informed by the people they are meant to support. That's why we are excited to share that we are launching Discord's first Teen Council, with recruitment opening to teens 13 to 17 years old. Beginning in the United States, applications will be open until May 2026. So what I can extrapolate from this is that Discord is hiring minors who are in the freshman to senior age range to protect adults and minors by doing unpaid HOA work. Now, the unpaid claim has no grounds to stand on. So I'm saying that very, very loosely, and want to make it known that I'm saying that the teens will allegedly not be paid, because nowhere on the page does it say those on board are getting paid a penny for their thoughts. But the HOA board meeting, I'm sticking on 10 toes when I say that, not out of being petty or trying to urge a lawsuit, but because that's the closest thing it resembles to me. An HOA or a PTA. But to continue, it's an important step towards ensuring Discord continues to reflect what teens actually want, need, and enjoy, not just what adults think they need. Dog, homeboy, homegirl, homie, whatever you go by, whatever genders you associate with the most, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder when I tell you this if you think this is a good idea. You're a grade A dumbass for even instigating this as a good idea. Because letting teens run a platform or dictate how a platform is going to be ran is one of the worst ideas anyone could ever think of. But to close my thoughts on this before I bring up like a Twitter compilation I'm going to make on how everyone's reacting to this, to put the lid on this entire thing so I can start editing this and make a Twitter compilation to showcase how Twitter is reacting to this, and so I can also close the video off. This isn't making the platform safer, because if it ain't hard to fucking tell, this idea was brainstormed by some old 1 foot in the grave, farto dust corpo dillweed who thinks this is a good idea. And whoever said this was a good idea and thought this Garbolium was like their 9th symphony, they are alone going to be the reason layoffs will happen. Here are what my predictions are for the future of Discord. Discord stocks will fall. Layoffs will happen. They'll try to backtrack and or will continue to dig their heels in the sand. Realize the damage has been done and will do some PR stunt to get back into the good face of the people. Not to mention, treating people as children to protect children is dumb. You're making it easier for bad actors to do harmful things to the people you are trying to protect. Because for those who don't know, because I didn't bring it up, I'm going to make a slight mention of it now. The accounts that are not marked as adult will be set to teen by default. Like, you're just tweaking the difficulty for bad actors, making it easier for them to do bad shit. Man, I wonder if I can get sponsored by like Incogni, because that would be a perfect segue. But other than that, I would like to thank my Patreon supporters, PostyTG and TK, as well as the viewers at home. If you'd like to support me, it's $2 a month on the Patreon, but that's only if you want to do that. You don't have to. Same thing goes for subscribing or liking the video. You do you, and I don't dictate your actions. I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and now on to the Twitter compilation. Hey everybody, sorry, this is the last time I'll do this. I promise, considering this is the end of the video, I'm going to keep this short, but I was somewhat right, because yes, their stock price has dropped. I'll show the most recent stock margin that I could find that's most likely up to date. And that PR stunt that I was talking about was that they are now treating Discord Nitro like a Spotify subscription, with them rolling out in Australia only as of the moment, Group Nitro. And yeah, let that shit set in. I haven't heard and or seen anything about any Discord layoffs yet, but the damage is there and it's starting to show. So yeah, now I'm gonna let the video end.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter in Adidas with some short shorts. B-O-O all over me, my green is where it's supposed to be.